Hey guys, Stephen Vega here, Lowcountry Paver. Today we're going to be going on a site tour of a couple projects that are completed and ongoing. We're here in Hilton Head, South Carolina, excited to showcase what's possible with our products and how we can help bring your outdoor vision to life. So come on with me, let's take a closer look at this driveway. So this driveway was installed by Lux Design. The owner, Rafael Almeida, is one of our preferred installers. He does a fantastic job. This driveway had its challenges in that there was 2 pine trees over here, one here that had to be removed. And then obviously that opened up their entire driveway. This product here featured is one of our most popular products. It is our 3-piece Lowcountry Cobble. The color is called Coligny. It's a brown, cream, and charcoal blend. Goes well with most colors of homes. So he in particular has a cream brown style house. Blends very nicely. They did a contrasting border on this one, and they used our 4x8 plantation paver, and the color they used here is called sweetgrass. So that is a brown and gold blend, and you can see it contrasts very nicely with the Coligny field. We see a lot of people using these inlays as an option on their driveways or their patios. You know, it's a nice separation between the driveway section moving into the walkway. So the homeowner also elected to have this product sealed. A couple benefits of sealing your products is it brightens the color, it also protects them. This is a driveway, it has cars on it every day. The sealer itself is going to protect from any oil stain, any organic stain that does happen to come. It's going to be able to be wiped right off the surface. So we do multiple sealer options. You can go from stain blocking, no color enhancement, to a matte finish, to a high gloss wet look. This owner in particular elected to go with a matte finish. So it's going to have some slight color enhancement, so you can kind of see the colors do pop a little bit, but not as much as a wet look sealer where it would have looked almost slippery wet all the time, which it's not slippery, it just has that look. The client here also, in addition to sealing, used a polymeric sand product. So if you look closely to the joint, they used a tan poly sand. One of the major benefits to poly sand is down here in the South, we do get a lot of ants and weeds. That poly sand, not only adding structure to the job, also inhibits any ant or weed growth that you might have on a particular job site. So that's it for this driveway. Again, it was installed by Lux Design, owner Rafael Almeida. If you want to get connected with them, please reach out to us. We're happy to do that. Great job, beautiful color, beautiful product, well done. And now we're off to the next site. Welcome to the second location here in Hilton Head Plantation we're featuring. This time, instead of a driveway, we're out here on a huge patio installed by Locatelli Services. So Marcelo Locatelli is the owner of that company, does a great job installing. Turned out beautiful. He used 4 different products, all in the same color here on this job site. Overall, did a really good job. This project features our Lowcountry Edgestone, which is a 3-piece modular format. Blends very nice. The color here is Storm Cloud, so you'll notice it's a white, tan, and charcoal blend. Again, goes very well with their gray house. Beautiful color combo. Also featuring here our stone wall. This is a 3-piece system, great for long runs if you're going straight. Also great for curves because it's built in where it has an angled side. So you can actually build curves without making cuts. So it can radius very well. In this application, they tumbled it. You can see how the edges are roughed. It's an old world look. We physically and manually tumble these in a big rock tumbler to give it this look. It's a great aesthetic and it builds a great wall. In this application, it is also retaining. So the contractor here had to build up base underneath to meet the grade walking out the back door, and then he used our wall all the way around to retain the whole rock and base prepped inside. The Lowcountry Edgestone product here has a very smooth bevel edge. It's a very clean lines, a little more modern of a product, so it lends itself to very clean lines and adds almost a linear layer to the job itself. We do this Lowcountry series in 3 different styles. We have our Edgestone, which is the smooth finish, a Flagstone, which is a textured finish, and then the Cobble, which is that pillow top. The customization there, it's so broad, so you can have those 3 different styles, and then we also do them in 16+ color options. So you can mix and match and do contrasting colors, contrasting styles on the same job site with the same dimensions. That's all for this job site. Let's go ahead to the next one. We are now here on the third site of our visit today. Again, we're still in Hilton Head Plantation. This is a beautiful driveway, just like the previous job, done by Marcelo Locatelli, did a great job. This is a sealed product. It features our Lowcountry Cobble 3-piece. The color is Jasper, which is a white, reddish orange and charcoal blend. Again, the sealer really makes it pop. The beauty of a wet look sealer is it really amplifies and brings out the color. You can kind of see the product has a sheen to it. It really brings the product to life, does a great job protecting it. So on the first job, we showed you how they used a paver inlay to mark separation between the driveway and walkway. On this site, they used the same exact product, they just repositioned the layout. So going from a 3-piece modular format, they laid the walkway in a running bond pattern, and that really gives a nice separation, and it designates this as a separate area. So same product, different orientation, separates both spaces, but it is a seamless transition. The driveway looks fantastic, really it does. Well, it was a pleasure, thank you so much, and it looks amazing. You're doing a good job, so thank you. Great to hear feedback from a customer. They had this driveway installed over 3 years ago. She had it sealed last fall, so brought it back to life, cleaned it, sealed it. Really goes to show how valuable a paver driveway can be and how, if it's maintained, what value it adds to your property and your entryway into your home. So we're leaving the third site, onto the fourth site. We got to drive to another community, so we're gonna hop in the truck and roll on. We've made it to the next site. We are here in Sea Pines on Hilton Head Island, and this is a job that is currently in progress. Features our Stonewall Arana with a 12x16 called our Carolina cap. They built a wall all around the home and then also added a staircase going up to the front door, which you can see over here. They added tread lights underneath our caps so that this whole section, they're gonna be putting pavers here. This whole section will be lit up at night, making it safe, very visible, and it'll really highlight the product very nicely. We're gonna walk in the back where it's still pretty under construction, and we'll talk to the contractor and see what we got going on. This project was designed by Charter Vista Landscape here on the island. David Henry was the landscape designer on the project. We have David Cash here, Unity Hardscapes, owner and operator. He is completing the install. David, how you doing, man?
Very well.
Good. Can you tell us a little bit about this project, what all it entails, and kind of give us a little overview?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're building a 2-foot tall retaining wall, pretty much retaining the entire structure of the home. That section of retaining wall is around 300 linear feet, 4 courses. And what you see back here is the elevated patio. That's another, say, 4 courses with a 3-course seating wall, staircase. There's gonna be some lights on the staircase, and then an on-grade patio, about a 700 square foot on-grade patio.
Wow, what kind of prep goes into like a project of this scale? Because this is a big wall.
Absolutely.
Big wall for our area especially, so absolutely. Tell me a little bit about
that. The biggest thing I focus on for the success of the entire project is the footer. Choosing the right base material to use, excavating deep enough, excavating wide enough, making sure that proper slope is maintained so that water is able to flow under and through the wall and also through our drainage that we have behind the wall. The biggest failure for retaining wall is hydrostatic pressure. Right. Using the open graded base system that we're using, that's pretty much guaranteed that this wall will last a lifetime.
Which is what we're after, right? Well, that's what the homeowner wants to hear.
Absolutely.
So with an open grade base, what you guys are using a 57 stone all the way around?
57 stone,
okay.
3/4 inch clean. There's no fines in our base. Good. There's no fines in our bedding layer. It's all 57 granite and 89 granite for our chip.
Nice, and then compacted.
So, compacted in lifts. Greatest thing about 57 material is, you can't over compact it and you can't under compact it, because you're just consolidating the material.
Mm-hmm. And you need that void space to store the water. Absolutely. So it has somewhere to go. Right. You guys use fabric, I see some fabric.
Yes. So when you're working with open graded base, because we're not dense grade, we have to separate the 57 from the material underneath the sub base. That makes sure that that 57 stays clean. It also adds another layer of stability between our sub base and our 57.
Right.
So,
yeah. I mean, basically you don't want the soil infiltrating into the rock, because then you can build up pressure, it won't drain, and then it blows, which you don't want. Well, we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
It's shaping up very well.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, and we'll circle back when it's all done, and we'll see how it turns out.
Looking forward to that.
So one of the benefits about working with us is we operate our own trucks. Each of our trucks are outfitted with a Moffett. So we actually can gain access to anywhere on a site and drop them off, so it's convenient for a contractor. Here we dropped it off right in the backyard. They're gonna be building out the rest of this wall. They have a multi-tiered patio. So they'll be using all this wall product, and we were able to get it pretty close to them so they didn't have to carry it from the front. Unity Hardscapes is shaping up well on this job. He'll be done at the end of next week. And for now, we're about to go check out another job. For our final stop of the day, we're on the south side of Hilton Head, right outside of Sea Pines, for a brand new driveway installation. On this one, this was in coordination with the builder, JJRP Construction. They are a full service custom home builder and remodeler that service Beaufort County and beyond. So let's go check it out. This project features one of our custom products. It's our King Street Cobble, which is our 6x6 permeable cobble. Standing on this driveway, I can hear ocean waves crashing right now, and it's a perfect fit for our Tabby product, which is such a coastal and low country look. She has Tabby columns here, and she wanted them to complement and match very well, which I think it looks great together. Tabby shells are similar in size, and the finish and the color looks really, really good together. It is also permeable, so the town of Hilton Head required them to have a permeable product on this driveway based on their lot coverages. And so here they're gonna sweep in 89 to the joint and allow everything to drain. So in addition to our King Street Cobble, this site features our 6x9 Lowcountry Cobble, which is that same pillow top finish as our King Street Cobble, and they use that on the border. So you have the option with us to do a tabby finish in the field and a tabby finish on the border. They elected here to go with a traditional non-tabby finish to give it a nice contrast between the border and the field. Thanks so much for following along. I hope you enjoyed us showcasing some of our projects that we've been a part of. A couple driveways, a couple patio options. If you enjoyed any of the spaces you saw today and would like to get a quote, please visit our website at lcpaver.com. You can call us at 843-784-7104, or you can visit us in person, 535 Steiny Road in Hardyville.